Hey, this is that. That was pretty bad. Yeah, no, I feel it.
That's terrible.
Yeah. No, we're still trying to get in the swing of it. It's fine. It's fucking fine.
Too long.
We have been gone a long fucking time. This is our. I want to call it first week back. This is gonna be the first episode, regardless of.
You gonna break the rule immediately? You gonna talk about D-Mark? Talk about
No, I ain't breaking the rule.
You literally did.
No.
anything.
I'm just saying after the greatest hits like fucking filler episode. This will be the episode.
You don't know that.
After that, yeah. I do know. I'm the one. I can cut this out.
No.
I'll cut this out and it'll be like the Timmy Turner mom's purse. It'll be like, hey, welcome back to our 8th episode. And it'll be fine. So like,
I'd be okay with it.
it's cool. Like we chillin'. But Jamie decided we was going to have a little bit more structure than what we usually have. So he said he got I don't even know what that face is.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know. It looked real scary.
Yeah, it was real weird, man. He was deep throating the mic.
Internet.
I appreciate that.
Oh, shit. We don't know.
We got.
Hey.
You're on with Maui,
No relation to the trademark whatsoever.
D-Mark,
I don't believe in none of this.
and X.
Which, by the way, Dick Wolf is the best name ever.
And this is When Awesome Collides.
And we back. It's your boys, X, D-Mark, Maui, Jamie. We are When Awesome Collides. We came back with a banger. And
That was not good, bro. That was.
it's called a setup. That's what it's called. It's called.
That's what I'm here to do.
It be your own homie sometimes.
Be your own niggas. God damn. All right, so it's good to be back. It's good to be back. All right, so this episode is inspired by Jamie, so I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce what's going on in this episode.
Okay.
Don't sound unprepared. You should have been ready.
I'm always unprepared / not ready.
I respect that. Actually.
So today's episode is going to be about what percent of a medium should someone have to play, watch, consume before having before giving a valid opinion. So originally we talked about is this like an hours thing? Because that's what I thought hours. I was like, oh, you got to edit so many hours. But then D-Mark said a sentence and I was like, damn, that make more sense. When you said something about like, I ain't going to take someone's opinion if they played 30 hours in like level 1. So then I was like, okay, percent's better in my opinion. So I'll leave it up to y'all.
Oh, hold on. No. Start this off. Flesh out your opinion.
My opinion?
Yeah, we need a baseline.
Oh, you want a base? Okay,
so
okay.
So our listeners know what they got going.
I don't know if I have it. I don't know. Mine is a percentage now. So mine's a percentage. So I'm like, okay, what percent should someone have to play a game, watch a show, whatever, read a book, read a comic before I'm going to accept their opinion? I don't exactly know where it is, but I think I'm going to put like a third on it. Like a third, like 33 and a third percent.
Of the medium.
Of the medium.
Okay.
I think. But
contextualize it for us. Like give me an example so we can really feel how stupid this is if it is stupid.
It's gonna be stupid.
All right, go ahead. Yeah. That's fine. I just want to know. Is it drink bleach stupid or is it like ivermectin stupid? We gotta know.
I don't think it's drink bleach, but it could be.
What?
But
Nope.
You were ready to
but like, buddy. So we sitting here, like, say for example, let's just throw it out like
2-year-old.
Like for example, you throw out like, I don't know, like a 10-hour game. Let's say game first, right? Like somebody puts it in, they play like an hour of the game, like, God damn, I don't like it. Like that's okay, that's a cool opinion, maybe. But like, what percentage of the game did you just play? Or we play a lot of like JRPGs or just RPGs in general. Those are 80, 100-hour games. Like if it's a 100-hour game and you only completed 10% of the game, like, can you really give a valid opinion on that game? You didn't play the other 90%. I don't know how much time you put into it, but how much of the game did you actually complete? Or same thing with TV show. Like say you watch TV show. Let's say something's like 5 seasons long. You watch like 5 episodes of the first season, like, hey, ain't my shit. Like, okay. But did you really give it a chance? Because
now, what do you mean by opinion? So there's
So that's the thing. That's my opinion. I don't mean, so I think when we said that Xavier thought opinion meant like negative, like someone be able to judge.
Well, not negative, but when somebody's, it kind of goes off that, right? Like when somebody goes, oh, that's not good. And you're like, well, explain to me what wasn't good about it. And I'm like, I don't know. I watched like the first 2 episodes. I couldn't get into it. Or I played the first like 2 hours. I couldn't get into it. And you're like,
yeah.
Well, how do you know it's bad? Like, what do you, I cannot stand.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
In any way, shape, or form, when somebody can't quantify, good or bad, whatever. But if somebody can't quantify, it's like, yeah, this game fucks. And you're like, okay, well, explain to me what's so good about it that I should play it. And when somebody can't quantify that because they haven't done enough of the thing, that's the part that really kind of invalidates their statements to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's kind of where the whole conversation was going, right? And most of the time it is negative. Like, at what point does your opinion become valid? Usually that something's bad, because that's where most people are at. If you're saying something's good, 9 times out of 10, you'll find people that are like, yeah, that's fine. You like it, you whatever. But then you have, like, I know people that were like, the Batman was bad. And like, why was it bad? Like, I watched the whole movie. It was dark.
So recently,
and I'm like,
I
it was
had a conversation with someone that actually said, the Batman, they enjoyed it, but they gave some, things they didn't like about it, which is fine. But like, I watched the movie Firestarter, and I told someone, I was like, hey, it's not great. It's the ending. I'm not a fan. Wasn't great at all. You should still watch it though. They're like, damn, your opinion for everything is this bad, but you should still consume it. I'm like, dang, I guess that is my opinion a lot of times.
Because you want to give people the opportunity to see what they think.
So I think I naturally want people to like.
But then you have people on the other hand of it, and all of us working in retail at one point or another and having to hear people, this is garbage. And you're like, how is it garbage? It's like if someone's like The Witcher 3, or we'll just even pick like Elden Ring at this point, and they're like, Elden Ring's trash. I'm like, you're probably bad at it. That's why you think it's bad. It's a great game.
So that's actually what I was kind of getting at. So I've had time to think about that since you asked me, because you remember before I said it was like if somebody only plays 10% or something. Yeah. But here's what I kind of started thinking about. It's more of a body of work issue. This is what I mean. So if somebody who really let's say, so Elden Ring, you made a really good point. And that's kind of so someone can say, I hate it. Like, I will tell you right now, you can ask, anybody. I played Elden Ring to the end. I did not enjoy it.
Okay, hold on right now. We weren't doing this when Elden Ring was out, and that's fine. And you have me over here yelling at everybody that I played it for, I don't even know, 15 hours at 16 hours a day for 3 weeks straight. Love the game. Yeah, obviously there's some whatevers, but great game. And then you got D-Mark over here be like, fuck this game. I hate this game. I will finish this game. And then he gets to one part. He's like, you know what? Cool. I played it. I'm never going to beat it. I don't even need to be the Elden Lord. I don't give a fuck. And 2 days later, he's like, God damn it. So he kept playing it and then he beat it. But he said multiple times, I will not finish this game. I don't need to finish it. I can be okay not finishing it. This game is ass. I hate games that do this. It shouldn't have to be like this hard or this whatever to get through it. I'm okay not beating it. But then he still went and beat it, which still to me made it seem like he needed the satisfaction of conquering a game that was conquering him. Not just, I have to beat it to beat it. I have to beat it because I'm better than it.
Yeah, so that's actually so I can recognize that it is a transcendent game. It is a AAA darling. It will revolutionize games the same way Skyrim, GTA, and Breath of the Wild. I will say no. If you must not be too involved in internet.
Which one of those?
Or which one are you?
Which one are you at?
Which one are you in?
So, a lot of people thought that Breath of the Wild was gonna like evolve game.
Have you played Genshin Impact?
No, one game. But I'm just saying.
No, like there was a time where anything green, anything with a green ground, an open world was Breath of the Wild.
Yes, but like
Elden Ring. When Elden Ring was first premiered, it was Breath of the Wild. Yeah, they said, it's Breath of the Wild with Dark Souls.
What I say when I think of that, I'm thinking of like,
I didn't like Breath of the Wild as much as
nobody. Nobody like. But here's what I'm convinced. I'm convinced that people who play Breath of the Wild.
That's a whole different topic, but at the same time,
it's the same topic.
No. I get it, but
I played that game for 40 some hours. I never finished it because I got bored.
Right. So this is the whole thing.
It was boring, and I love Zelda.
It's not even that. When I say Breath of the Wild, by the way, I enjoyed the game. Thought it was fun. Not like
Yeah, it was
game
cool.
changing, but like the whole like go anywhere you want, climb anything, stamina meter. Everybody thought that was gonna happen.
Genshin, that happened.
Genshin, it happened. Yeah, one game and
Elden Ring has that.
Elden Ring doesn't have climb anything.
Well,
No,
right,
you
but it
can't
has,
go.
like-
You
That's
can't
what I'm saying. I'm
go
saying from a
anywhere in
purely
You can
exploration.
go anywhere in that. You just might
No.
die when you get there.
that. No, if you see it, you can't get to it.
I'm saying purely
Like
What can you
Skyrim-
see- hold on. What can you see in Elden Ring that you can't get to?
All
mountaintops,
kinds of shit.
Mountaintops.
Yeah. That's the
Certain
easiest.
mountaintops.
That's the easiest answer right there. How do you get up them? You can't.
Let your way up.
So, all right, give me a say. Yeah. We're going to go on the internet and see if people get into the top of mountains.
No, you literally can't. They have already said that there's scenery in the game. Breath of the Wild, no scenery. Skyrim, no scenery. If you saw it,
No
you
invisible
could.
walls.
Yeah, you could get to whatever
That's
you
not true.
saw.
There's lots of invisible walls in Skyrim. There's lots of things you
Skyrim.
couldn't access. He just did. He talked about it.
No,
Oh.
that's what they said. That was 2011. But Breath of the Wild was literally you eat enough mushrooms or whatever the fuck you had to get stamina up. I don't remember. The game was boring.
Side note, that game was like 7 years old now.
Yeah.
Breath of the
Okay,
Wild.
so point withstanding. I can recognize that Elden Ring will revolutionary. In my opinion, there's going to be a lot more games that take that. When Souls came out in general, a lot of games followed that. Everything became the Dark Souls of. Elden Ring is going to be, now it's going to be the Elden Ring of, because it's the next evolution in that thing. But I can recognize while it's good, I still don't like it. So if you ask my opinion is, I played the game, didn't have a ton of fun with it.
Yeah.
But I did beat the game. So
you have
is
that
my
beat.
opinion more valid? Because the reasons
Oh,
that
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm saying like the reason I didn't like the game could be a reason why somebody else enjoyed the game. But I feel like my opinion is still valid because I did complete the entire game.
Yes,
But
100%.
I thought about this. If somebody plays like, okay, so Madden is going to be my example for this with you.
Mhm.
I only have to play a Madden game for like 6 minutes before I can decide if it's ass or not.
But it's a franchise game, so
Right. So that's what I'm saying. That's the body of work issue. So that's what I'm trying to get at. So if it's something that repeats, like an anime, right? So let's say this one company makes anime, like Gainax or something like that. The art and their shit you don't know. It's
I get it. I'm on the same page. I still got my Crunchyroll subscription from last time. I've been keeping up on it. If it's crunchy and roll worthy, I've been watching it.
No, you haven't.
Keep
That's a
going.
lie. That's a-
Yeah, keep going. No,
That's a
keep
lie.
going. Keep going.
Sure.
Gynax,
Let it be
the
known.
impenetrable,
Yes.
makes
Sure.
art. I get
That's
it.
not even, he doesn't even know what it is.
Let's go.
But what I'm saying, like, so if you establish a when you watch a Marvel movie now, the reason why they haven't gotten any worse than they have ever been, but they hit a formula and they don't deviate from the formula. So people think they're worse because they're doing the exact same thing. So it's a body of work thing. You can
I can't.
your opinion, what? Your opinion works though. What? You can be mad as you want. They are.
No, I'm not mad. He making the same face because we just had this. We had this conversation the other day.
Yeah.
With Doctor Strange and what you should watch beforehand and what you need to watch to understand. It's a whole thing. But
Has
I get you.
everybody
I
here
get
seen
you.
Doctor Strange?
No,
No.
not yet.
No. Okay.
My
No
bad.
spoilery.
No, it don't
not to
matter.
Cut you off necessarily.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
But shit, I guess this is almost going to change kind of the topic. We kind of did go on that one. Before we, Lenny,
Maui.
You
have
gotta
to-
edit that out. You gotta edit that out. There we go.
My bad.
That's all right.
You get Jamie a soundboard. This motherfucker out here just clicking buttons and
Call me
shit.
DJ Jamie. DJ me?
DJ me.
Nah, we'll figure it out later.
DJ me.
What is your opinion on this? Is it percent? Because I kind of, when you said Madden, it made me think a little bit more too. I was like, you can't really necessarily percent Madden, but you can get better at it. But what do you think? From now we did talk just strictly games too. So I'm thinking of like,
No, we're gonna get to other media. But I want to hear what he's
yeah.
saying.
So like medium. Let's change the medium up a little bit because
No, we ain't even got to talk.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, we can change it
So-
to whatever medium you want to change it
so
to. If you want to
music,
pick
movies, TV shows,
Why are you talking for? Let him talk.
hentai, whatever.
Yeah, no, it's not. So you talking to the nigga that
Hey, I was gonna say,
One Piece hater, and I've not watched not one episode of One Piece.
That's
So,
insane. I find that insane.
Hey, let that be insane
I
to you.
find that insane.
But
You know
listen,
what? Also,
I-
some media does
Luffy
continue.
Kingston or
No,
whatever,
hold
right?
on, let me explain that real quick because One Piece is like 500 episodes.
Like
I thought it was 1,000.
like-
It's more than that. It's way more.
They're on
I'm
like
sure it is.
10,
But the
17
point
or
I'm trying to make is that listen, one, I don't have time.
2338.
I don't have time. One and two, I feel like it's inefficient storytelling. If you go 1,000 episodes and there's no end in sight, it's like me being stuck at your crib. You tell me a story and there's no ending to it. I've been sitting there for 4 hours. You're like,
you've thrown out
like,
36 that's crazies and they still ain't
right. Exactly. Right. So it's to me, it's like
I hate that.
You know personally what you like, right? And there's some stuff that I hate watch. Like there's an anime I'm watching right now that I'm like, unfortunately,
what is it?
It's Made in Abyss.
We gotta know.
So
you don't like Made in Abyss?
Hold on. I didn't say I didn't like it.
Is it like Made in China but Made in Abyss?
Yeah, Made in Abyss,
just like that.
Like a lady.
No, Made in Abyss,
just like that. Exactly that.
Like when you turn over the cup, it's Made in Abyss.
Right? Yeah.
Is a good manufacturer?
Depends on your
opinion.
If you shipping out terror, then yeah, I mean,
A1.
It's A1 for sure. If the product you want is frightening, yeah, they got it.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm watching that and I'm like, I'm watching it just to see how it ends at that point. I'm not necessarily watching, like, I'm not looking forward to like, it's like when you watch Attack on Titan, like, God damn, what's the next episode going to bring me? It's just like, all right, this happened. Let's just keep it moving.
But what if you don't like Attack on Titan?
What'd you say?
So, but what if you don't like Attack on Titan?
And what if you like the episode where Goku and Piccolo got their driver's licenses?
So like,
right.
What are you talking? What do you say? Are you just saying words to just be saying words right now?
That's actually an episode. He's not wrong here.
No, that's a whole filler episode. People talk shit about it because it's pointless. I love that episode where Goku and Piccolo get their driver's license. It's pretty good. So I was just picking.
Okay,
you
so
got shit for shit.
This is actually a really good example of opinions you shouldn't care about.
That's what I'm saying. Give me a sec. So like, for example, D-Mark, you've watched Attack on Titan?
Yeah.
Have you watched all of it? Or
I read the manga, so like,
okay.
Are you right?
And you've watched everything, right?
Yeah.
I've watched the first. Okay, so the last episode I saw on Attack on Titan.
Shut up.
Was when he gets kidnapped by the colossal Titan and the other Titan.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Dang,
that was the last time. So
okay.
I watched the whole first season, I think, and then like part of the second season.
Spoilers.
And then right. I, at this point, I'm like, not a big fan of the show. Yeah. But I've watched like a season and a third. Yeah. And there's what, 4? That was before. Now there's 4 seasons, but at that point, there's like 3 seasons. Yeah. 1 season ago. So that's 3 seasons in. Right. So is that like, do you think I can have a valid opinion at the point since I only watched?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily trust your opinion on anime per se, but like, hold on, time out. Before you get mad, hold on. No, don't do it. Hold on. What I would say is now if I want something that's going to be like mindless action, like if I want to listen, like I want to like opinion on stuff like Baki or Dragon Ball Z or whatever, I'll come to you because A, you'll hype it up to get me excited to watch it. But B, I know you're the king of like
wait, hold on. Real quick. No. Elaborate on
I'm holding.
That ain't even fair.
What do you mean?
Don't get me wrong.
You bang, Tim.
Yeah, Shonen. Yeah, Shonen.
No, not even Shonen. If there's a movie, if there's a show, if it's like mindless, not a lot of deep stuff.
So hold on, that was my question.
Flashing lights.
Hold on, guys. Hold up. Please reference our New Mutants episode where Jamie thought fucking.
First of all, the scale has changed since then.
Oh yeah, hold on. We'll get into that in a second. But that's actually what I was asking. So are you? Wait. So I need a little bit more clarity on that.
That's fine.
He said he's watched 2 of the 4 seasons.
No,
are you
season and a third.
So are you trusting his opinion on the show? I don't think he said. So are you saying like his whole anime opinion is invalidated because of the type of things he likes to watch, or is his opinion on the show not valid because he's only seen half of it?
Side note, I'm like very rounded in on my shit.
No, shut up.
No, you're not.
Get out of here. That's crazy.
Are you kidding? First of all,
no, sorry. No. Stop. Maui, will you answer that question?
I'm talking purely anime. Fuck everything else.
This is crazy.
Yeah. No. Specific. I even just specifically anime. There's no way.
This is what.
Absolutely not.
This is. I get it. This is what people were like when Galileo was like, "Hey, the world might be kind of round," and they like,
I can't. Y'all lying on me right now. Y'all lying on me right now.
Y'all know that shit falls out of trees, and they like.
Man's done watched the scene.
You might be right, but you only gonna be able to prove me wrong in death.
I'm glad. I'm really happy for you, bro. But any person that's like, bro. Any person that's like Dragon Ball Z, bro, top 3, and it ain't 3 or 2. I can't listen to nothing they gotta say.
This Super was
first
so
of all,
bad, bro.
Dragon Ball Z ain't top 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you have it like above that? It's like the Tupac and Biggie of anime for you?
It's the star in front of 1, 2, 3.
It's the star
like
in
the
front
little
of
asterisk.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like Tupac and Biggie.
Wait, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
So like, I don't count it because like there's so much shit nowadays. Like I love it and it got me in anime, and I understand that like, it's like New Mutants of anime kind of.
So it's like the up dog of the easy jokes.
Nothing can make me feel
what's up though?
the way it does.
What's up, dog?
Like when you see some shit, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
That shit right there is great. But don't get me wrong. Like Kotaro Lives just recently watched.
Boy, if you haven't seen, hey, everybody out there,
First of all-
stop the record, cut the record. If you have not watched Kotaro Lives Alone,
Heartbreaking.
I don't want anyone's opinion ever again. Nope. Because you don't know what art is.
Oh,
I was crying.
Maui, have you seen Kotaro Lives?
I have not.
Shut the fuck
crazy.
up, then.
No, hey, I haven't seen it. I mean, I
I
won't
can't trust your opinion on
It's not
shit,
on.
man.
It's not on the One Piece.
Guess what
list.
though?
No, watch
I bet
it.
it's on
10 episodes,
Crunchyroll.
Watch it next.
It's on Netflix.
Watch it.
I'll watch it.
No,
Hold on. No. I just got done saying that if you tell me I have to watch something, I'm probably just not going to watch it. I'm going to keep it a buck. But
it
I
ain't
need
even-
other people that are like, hey, like, you know, I'm like, damn, this nigga Tim was telling me about that shit. I guess I might as well listen to it. Because 16 other niggas that watched all the anime said I gotta watch. Like, you know what? This may be one that Tim on point on. It's all good. It's like when Xavier sends TikToks. If six niggas say,
no,
this TikTok is a banger.
I only got
then I'll be
2
like, y'all gotta
strikes
open
right
this
now.
shit.
I have
I don't
not
open
been sent to
Xavier's
TikTok.
TikToks.
I have not been. I know how to
when
make you
first
open them.
got TikTok, it was like you would send 5 TikToks and I'd be miserable. Every single one. You were just shooting.
Right,
You were
right.
just batting 0,
I didn't
0,
know-
0.
I
was
didn't
a
know what
gauntlet.
y'all
It was
guys.
so bad.
Guys, I did not know what your opinion on my TikToks would be, and I've pretty much figured it out. Now, one of the strikes I have before I go to TikTok Joe right now is not fair because I forgot how much D-Mark don't like bean juice, but I only sent it. I only sent it.
What the fuck?
Right.
No.
I only sent it though because I'm the Elden Lord of Beans, and I thought it was
Lord
funny. So I
Beans.
should only have one strike.
There was no bean juice
one
in
strike.
the
I know
TikTok.
there wasn't,
I don't.
but I know, but it doesn't matter.
Anything, all right, here's your if you want an opinion,
The point
Here's
is,
the rule of
I
thumb.
have one more strike before I go to TikTok jail, and I have not hit it, and I have been sending a bunch lately. And whether you guys watch them or not, that's not on me.
You're still in jail for me, dog.
I ain't on jail.
You ain't been out of jail since the first 5 you said.
right. So everybody listening right now, if you could do me a favor, if you haven't watched Tim and Eric's awesome show, I'm trying to give you a perspective of how terrible these TikToks are.
They're not terrible. I like
They are
them.
terrible.
I
That's
have
what
watched-
I'm saying. Right.
But I
So,
send the right
that's the
things to the
point.
right people in
Every
individual text
now and then.
No, I send
I
you
will hit-
regular shit to you like personally so that you
'Cause
know, that
what
it's
It's like
right. That's what I'm tailoring them to. So all the
So you're just
disabled
gonna
ones.
send TikToks to everybody individually in the group text, be like, this your shit.
right. So this
No,
is
I
like,
have just so they know that I know what their shit is, but then I want to send shit that I think is funny sometimes and just want people to know that I still think it's funny.
you know what it's like Thanksgiving and your granddad say some real like old fashioned like he mean well, but like that's kind of racist,
You're
granddad.
like 70s. You're like, man, you know, fuck
I
it.
did.
Things were a little different back then.
Yeah.
That's what Xavier's TikTok.
I did tell Chelsea the other day.
Oh boy.
I'm on Johnny Depp in a slightly racist TikTok. And it's not bad though. It's like, if you got, okay, so hold up.
Yeah, explain a little
If
bit further
you-
for me.
Right,
Hold
okay.
up. Before,
No, stop.
No.
We never
Let him go on this one. Let him
Hold
go.
up, hold up.
Okay,
Stop.
this last one, then we're back
Stop.
on topic.
But listen, all right. If you making fun of somebody, right? Like you talking shit, you do whatever. But if that person or group of persons or class of persons fucking is in on the joke with you, then it's not bad because they are endorsing the thing that you think is funny. So it makes it acceptable
No, sir.
because they said, hey, I'm going to be a part of this and then make it. It's a whole thing. It's basically, it's not bad if the people that think that it's bad are the same people that are in the thing.
I get it. Like, you know, like prom night, and you be like, hey, she ain't say no.
Xavier's rule is it's
Right.
funny if it's funnier than it is offensive.
No. He's saying if he can.
No, I'm saying
what
it
you just
can't.
said.
I'm saying,
That's what
I'm
I heard.
saying,
He said if it make me laugh harder than you cry, then we good.
Xavier over here.
unfortunately, I do kind of think that if more people laughed and cried, even if it's 50.1%
So
51 versus
49.9%.
He's in the Call of Duty lobbies.
No, it's not. I'm not in there. No.
I counted seven
Can you
laughter.
imagine X
Seven,
on the Xbox?
7 people were
There's only
laughing.
18 people in
this lobby.
No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I didn't.
Hey there, Jamal.
Anymore.
Has your dad came back from the restroom? Oh, no, I'm sorry, not restroom.
It's getting milk.
Right.
It's getting milk or cigarettes.
Yeah.
Those are the jokes.
Okay, my bad. I was too excited to let it out.
You were.
Yep. I said restroom. Who the fuck even makes a joke with the word
That's
restroom?
a little bit weird, man.
Yeah.
Like, if his dad's going to the bathroom and never coming back.
I know I can edit out. I know I can edit.
I'm gonna take a shit.
I know I can edit whenever I want to.
Like, what the fuck?
Woo. All right, so back on topic.
The topic was not even topic. The answer
Jesus.
before Maui was so inviting to my suggestions of anime and other media and things.
Very inviting.
What percent? Now that we're
Or how do you get the scale? What's your scale of what you get? Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
I just
I
need
don't like no skill.
percentage.
Yeah.
We already heard mine is like 33%. So I think you have to consume, play, whatever, 33% of something before I even like, he was like, I didn't like it. It's bad. Like, fuck you, 32%. That's where I'm at.
So how much can you consume before you say this is great and I will die on a hill for it? The same amount? You think somebody should consume 33% before they're like, this is the greatest?
If that's
or can
their
somebody
opinion.
be like,
I didn't say I have to validate their opinion. I just will accept their opinion. So if someone says, I watched a third of this thing or I read a third of this thing, it's fantastic. I'm like, cool, that's a great opinion. I'm not necessarily, I'm like,
I would say it wouldn't even be a percentage. It's how convincing can you be?
That's what. So
If you can convince me, like, you know what? All right. Because even I don't necessarily have to agree
I
with
think that's
you.
where I'm at. Yeah. I agree with that.
With you, but if you're confident, where you're like, hey, like for example, I'm like, I from the rooftop,
that
I
was not
scream
the question.
One Piece.
right, but
No, it's a good,
So
it's
what
a
I'm
good
saying is
response
that's
because
though.
a terrible question because their question has more information that needs to be done. That's
Right.
So it's a body of work. Like if you're telling me if it's a shonen, I'll try. Listen, I mean, I hate to agree with this nigga.
Damn, is that two niggas?
But if it's a shonen, I will trust. Like literally, if Tim it go boom boom pow, I'm like, damn, it do
Like,
be powing,
right. Yeah.
and it be booming.
Yeah.
But if I'm like, hey, what'd you think about like I'm surprised you like Kotaro lives alone.
How are you guys surprised?
Because the Kotaro didn't get cancer and die.
He lives alone. It makes perfect sense.
I'm saying that.
What are you saying?
Okay. See, that's how you know you overprepared. You ain't got nothing for it. But yeah, so it's like literally.
What
like,
I'm saying,
it's a body of work. Like,
I get the show. No.
All right, defend yourself, I guess.
It's not even about the defense. It's
How you defending yourself?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I do enjoy shonen.
A whole lot.
Who does? I mean,
Lots of people don't.
It's like me and hentai.
I still
You know what
really
I'm saying?
don't
Like,
know.
hey,
Is that like,
Yeah,
first
if
of all, you got a
I wanna
hero?
know about a good
Shonen
hentai.
is the base. It's the base. It's Dragon Ball Z, My Hero. It's all the base anime that's huge right now.
You can get
Jujutsu
shonen and
Kaisen,
spicy shonen at the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
ramen
If you
shop.
watched it on fucking Toonami in the 2000s,
Bro,
it
I'm
was shonen.
absolutely hating this new
Metabots
arc
was
that you're
shonen.
on.
Everybody was shonen. Everything was shonen.
Hey, this whole Xavier being clever arc is terrible. This is the Goku and Piccolo get their license.
I do like that episode though.
I'm just saying.
I don't like
in
none of
the
it.
end-
I don't think they heard the joke though, but
In
that's
the
fine.
end-
I appreciate that somebody heard my joke.
when I recommend something to y'all, it usually is like, damn, that was a good ass shonen. Anything else I watch, I just feel like, I don't know, sometimes y'all ain't gonna watch it.
Hold on.
Hold on. So that's actually going to his point. That goes to his
me
point
and you
about
have talked about
that goes to his point
numerous
about the
shit.
convincing thing.
Yeah.
If you're so not confident in your opinion on things
It's
not
not confidence,
shonen.
it's just
No, hold on, time out, because Tim do say things very confidently, but I know he just be talking some bullshit. So my thing would be more like, hey, if you have shown me, like if you have said something and I disagree with you, like, all right, cool, I'll agree with you on this specific topic or this specific thing. For example, like when me and Tim were arguing about art, I said, yo, to me, Michelangelo is not Michelangelo.
It's a
best
great
turtle?
start. Great start to this.
Yes.
The best turtle.
What? No, nigga.
Art is
Leonardo
subjective, and I
da
love
Vinci.
art. That's what he gonna do.
No. Leonardo da Vinci to me is the greatest painter of all time.
Of all
You
time?
said
Trash.
it was fun. Who
He was
you
in
say?
Assassin's Creed 2, bro. What are you talking about? He's clearly the best ever.
He is.
There were lots of what? What are you talking?
Yeah.
I hate this.
He wasn't, but that's fair.
Who the nigga that made
I said
cans?
Leonardo
Who the
da
man that
Vinci,
made a
and
soup
you said
can?
what?
Andy Warhol.
Yeah, he
What
sucks.
What?
He didn't make a soup can. He just yeah, I got you.
You
Pop
just
art.
crazy. He
Yeah,
he
no,
designed.
You didn't say Andy Warhol. You said the
He just said
I
who
don't
made
know
the
who
soup
I
can.
said.
I was answering his question.
I'm dead.
This is how I knew I was Xavier and you at the time because I don't even know my answer.
Wait, no.
Well, you
I
said-
can use as a verb in that scenario. That's rough.
you said
I
Stan
hate
Lee.
that.
So as soon as you
Hold
said
up, I
Stan
didn't
Lee,
say Stan
you
Lee.
said Stan Lee,
There's
and that's
no
why I
way.
was so upset.
Okay.
I was
I
like,
was
that
definitely
is
Xavier
that is
Nolan.
incredibly offensive because
Man.
Stan Lee didn't even draw this
That's
shit.
crazy because I'm not a fan of art, but even I'm mad about that. That's
Oh, I was
crazy.
livid.
That's
You guys are-
crazy.
You on the other side of the table, like, I don't know what you guys are arguing about,
Oh, yeah,
but
we
I
were
disagree
drinking.
with both of you. And I was like,
fair.
no, you wouldn't disagree with me at all if you heard this ridiculousness. But here's the point I'm trying to make. If you say
Might have
something
been
like, man,
In
that's
all
just
fairness, ridiculous is like 85% of MTV's programming, bro. So it got to
Yo,
be something.
Rob, so shout out to Rob Daydrick, bro, because he really finessed Daydrick. Listen, I like pronouncing. I like mispronouncing white people's names on purpose so they know what it feels like.
That's
for
fair.
the ethnic.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Microaggressions.
Yeah, I gotta be a little petty.
It's your name, Robert? Robert. Okay, buddy.
Oh, I've never heard that around here before.
Mata. Yeah. Matthew. Oh, sorry, I'm not good with all these ethnic names.
I'll learn that eventually there, John. But yeah, so it's not as far as the medium. I could say you can have zero in a medium because ultimately, like, everyone likes what they like, right? So you have to find like what's the difference between, like, for example, me and you were
That's
talking.
a really rough love is love conversation. It sounds like I'm just
Well, not
letting
even
you know.
that, because I can listen. There are people that have been screaming at me about my One Piece sake. Just, you didn't even give it a chance. And I'm like, listen, nigga, I'm not gonna be just tied to a chair with someone telling me a story for 5 years. I don't even have enough time, hours in a day for me to listen to this fucking story. Hey, listen, they can have like 5 good fights in there, but even still, like, I don't have time to watch 1,000 episodes. That's inefficient storytelling.
Well, okay.
So automatically
So-
disqualifies it for me.
So
would
because you
accept-
don't have time means that it's bad.
No, because
Right. So that was about so I would accept if you said, like, I don't think I would like it because of, but you're saying, like, I hate this shit is bad.
Yeah.
That you
I say
can't
it's
possibly
terrible.
right. You
Keep on
can't
shitting on it.
possibly know that.
oh, I do.
Okay.
It's
So
if someone tells you a story and they've
No,
been
no,
telling
no,
it to
no,
you
no.
for 5
no.
hours.
Here's what
versus, hold on.
Hold on.
versus-
Here's what I'm going to get. Hold on.
Okay.
If imagine if I'm telling you a story. Hold on. Follow me on this.
I'm listening.
I'm telling a story.
Mhm.
You're at your house not listening to it.
Mhm.
How do you know if I'm telling a bad story? I'm telling it here. You at your house.
Mm.
You haven't even listened to the story yet.
Yeah.
You don't know it's bad. You just know I'm telling a story.
Yeah.
Right. You're like, hey, that story terrible that you telling over there.
But if
They're gonna take a
my
long
buddy
time.
tells me, yo, actually, like, yo, D-Mark told me the story. It did take him a week to finish it, but yo, the story's incredible. Like, nigga, I don't have the week.
Right. And you say that was a dumbass story that
Yeah.
I haven't heard yet. That's
Right.
insanity.
Yeah, hey,
That's crazy.
It could be insanity.
This is
But
I get it.
Hold on. This is
I
my
get it.
argument.
This is why I get it. This is why when people are like, oh, black people, oh, they're so stupid. And you're like, but you don't know any black people. That's the validation.
yeah.
They're like,
No,
I don't gotta know.
I'm glad
I
you
don't
say,
gotta know.
I'm glad you say that.
I don't gotta know.
I know several.
That's it's good for you, buddy.
I'm glad you say
I'm
that.
just saying.
He is just saying.
He
But
is.
I'm glad you said that.
That can't be. Stop. I'm going to delete that from the fucking mixer. That cannot be the Xavier sound. It just can't. I'm not.
We
I don't allow it. I don't appreciate it.
We're gonna get a Xavier sticker, put it right on that button, and that's just what it's gonna be. It's just what it's
I
gonna
gotta be the wah sound.
Yeah, that's what
That
your
is
shit's
you.
gonna be.
When I
That's
say
what I hear
shit,
when you speak. So
this
really,
is-
it's saving me
I
time.
just want to point
Charlie
out.
Brown shit.
This is
Do you say Bobby
racism.
Brown?
Charlie Brown.
Oh,
I like
this is
Bobby
Bobby
Brown better.
Xavier, give me a hot take.
no. In all fairness, you trapped me once. I ain't getting trapped again. I'm staying out the closet. I'm staying out the cupboard. I'm staying out whatever the fuck R. Kelly was talking about. I'm out.
Continue. Go ahead.
Continue.
So like I'm glad you said that because I've watched other anime that are similar that can get the job done in way less amount of time.
What's
and just,
similar?
and just as good.
Give me an example. What's similar to One Piece?
Damn.
Damn, that's taking you a
What I,
long
no,
ass
no,
time,
no, what
buddy.
I have to think, nigga. You put me
Yeesh.
on the spot, so I'm not
Oh,
gonna give you
boy.
incorrect answer.
Okay.
So it's gonna take me a little bit of time.
Oh, but you know what? That opinion sucks because it took you too long.
That's
bad storytelling.
No. I'm not telling a story. You're asking me because I have to answer it. Unfortunately, my brain needs some time to compute and
Okay.
process.
Go ahead.
I only have like 5, 10 megabytes of processing power.
You know what
here.
else is like One Piece?
What?
Every other shonen ever.
Well, I was gonna say like Fairy Tale. Yeah, sure. I watched. Actually, you know what? I watched Fairy Tale for 50 episodes. Didn't like it. Just didn't like it.
Well, see, hold on.
I
Okay,
don't like
so
Fairy
think
Tale
about it.
either.
Hold on,
So
how
that's
many
okay.
episodes of Fairy Tale are there?
Almost just as much.
No,
I doubt
no.
there's a lot.
No, it's like 300.
Yeah,
something.
there's about 300.
Yeah, it's just
So
newer.
50 is
So not
1
like
6. So it sounds like you got to watch 50 more before we care about your opinion.
To you.
No,
That's your
I'm just
opinion.
throwing out-
I just say you can have 0%
Are you accepting the
invested.
third as the media consumption, Xavier?
You just said it. You might as well just double down.
See, okay, man. See, that's
I want you to pull your hands away from the board
This is a
real
little
quick,
bit
because I don't
tricky.
want to talk and then you hit buttons.
I don't know what the other buttons do, so that's the only one. I mean, I get this one.
No, he's not even cheering.
Yeah, no,
Are you
I don't
kidding?
agree at all. Fuck that. Also, I don't know what they cheering for. No, I don't know. I think a third is no. It just depends on what it is.
See, and
the
that
problem.
was my entire
That's the problem.
question.
A third of something isn't always enough of
Right,
something
that's the
for you to give
synopsis.
an
That's what I'm
actual-
trying to get at. Like he's saying you're saying you want a percentage, but it depends because like so
it does.
so hold on, real
So
quick.
what's the question? Hold
Okay,
on.
little segue.
Okay.
Jamie, run us through your new scale so everybody understands why you are the worst person to have asked this question. Give us a scale.
I refuse.
No.
Okay.
No.
refuse.
You cannot
Refuse.
plead the fifth. This is not a court of
What?
law.
This is not a
court here.
fithable.
No, listen. Hey,
Hold up.
Hey, no,
first
no.
of all, no.
If you were gonna review
first
a
of all,
movie,
I won't
it is-
refuse. I won't refuse. But first of all, I'm just saying that there are people out there
Yeah.
who want a hard answer.
Hard
and you
answer.
don't have one.
And
I gave him a hard answer. 0%.
Yeah, he's saying
so he
zero.
says zero.
Yeah, it could be 0.
I'm saying a third.
No, we asked you what your new scale
give
was
us
for
the
movies.
scale.
I will give you the
Don't-
scale after I
Don't
hit.
deflect.
No, I want it relatable. I
No,
want people
I
to
think
relate.
that
No,
you guys
deflect
sliding.
there.
It's a
you guys
sliding
know.
scale. It's a sliding scale. You cannot say that this one thing has
So
to
you refuse to
arbitrarily-
answer. I know you got
It's not
trapped
a
before, but
refuse.
it's understandable.
It's not a refusal to answer. It's one of those things.
Will
Like,
you give an answer?
Okay, yeah, I'll give you an answer. It's gonna be a
Thank
little
you.
bit. All right, so obviously, like everything I do, it's gonna be long winded. So I say
short-winded.
Sure, I mean, bro, we all have tiny feet like you, so I don't know a lot about.
I hate you so much.
Yeah,
I hate
so-
that that's even a thing. Like,
But in general, so I will default. Or I'll say like, I will give you an arbitrary like. You know what? I'll say a third, but it can be modified depending on that person's body of work. Like
Okay.
so, if
I'll
somebody
agree to
says
that.
right, if
I'll
somebody's
give
like
you a third based on a modification
third-
of like
right,
Madden. You said you can't really.
right, Madden. Well,
Yeah.
right, Madden. I can play Madden for 5 seconds. Like I told him the other day, FIFA 22 impressed the shit out of me for one thing. It's the exact same game except for it did one thing where I was like, well, I'm sold. Whatever they could have charged me $100 for this, and I would have been fine. Well, it did two things. One, let you create a team. I'm not sure why EA decided that nobody should enjoy creative teams for
Anymore.
a while. Yeah, but they put that back in, worth $100. They took out a feature and then put it back in, and I'm just glad to have it.
Side note: you see that it's not FIFA again next year.
Yeah, it's they lost their license.
They're going to be called football.
Yeah, football 2023.
It's like football control.
Yep.
Control.
And then they put
EA
flopping
game
in.
is not FIFA anymore.
No,
Ooh,
yeah, it's great for consumers because like finally somebody will be able to.
the
exclusivity rights, yeah.
eFootball.
The tricky part about that is that like they even because PES exist and they haven't had exclusive rights in general, but now other people will be able to throw their hat in the ring with more teams. But yeah, so like those two things were worth a higher score to me than it would have been normally because I'm like they did these two things, it was great. So I'll give you the third.
So on average,
I'll agree with the third.
average is a third.
Well, we know because you know what? No movies. So like the movies completely changed. I feel like you have to watch an entire movie.
Dang. Okay.
Because like if you
Agreed.
if you walk out on the show, like if I use the cliche 3-episode rule for the show.
Okay.
Like if I
For a
watch
TV
3
show?
episodes of a TV show and nothing grabs me because like I mean potential. I'm not looking for it to be good immediately, but if I watch 3 episodes of something and it gets a little spark, I'm willing to give it one more. You know, 3 plus
Unless it's
1.
Love, Death, and Robots.
3
then
plus
it's great.
1. Well, yeah, Love, Death, and Robots. But if it's from the beginning, you don't need the 3 episode rule. Love, Death, and Robots. Even the worst ones are
Taro
still.
Lives.
Yeah.
Love, Death, and Robots. If anybody gets
But a
anything from
movie,
this.
you have to watch a movie entirely through before I can even, like, if you're like, oh, I watched half of it, I don't care. Or it was bad. Nope. Like, it might have gotten better. It's too short. Like songs, if you listen to it, like, if somebody, oh, I listen to the first 2 songs on the album, they all suck. No. Each one of those songs is its own work. You can't listen to one song on an album and say the entire album sucks. I can't trust you.
It
I can't
definitely would
trust
have to
you.
depend on the media.
I can't trust you. Yeah.
You have to listen, like, for example, you know what? I take it back. It would depend on. It can be 0 because I still feel like you know what you like. Like, for example, like, I don't want my time wasted. Time is a really big factor for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
right, that's what I'm saying. The medium's probably
right. Exactly. So for a song, like, you can listen to the whole fucking song and tell me if you like it, right? It'd be like, or for example, you can just be like, this is ass because I don't like country. Like, for example, you send me a country song, I'll listen to it, but I'm already going to, like, I'm probably gonna fucking hate this thing.
-10.
But right, exactly.
It's got to impress, right? It's got to work hard.
Yeah. So, but it's like, hey, you can listen to a song, like, come on, it's 3 fucking minutes, or if you listen to a Little Pump song, is 1 minute and 50 seconds. So it's like, come on, dog, you got it.
You listen to an old weekend song, it's 3 days.
Right.
Oh my God.
But hey, it's an incredible 3 days. It's an incredible 3 days.
Hey, are you Butthole 69?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa. Is that the name of the Wi-Fi here?
Is that his screen name?
Yeah, that's
Hold on, is the Wi-Fi here Butthole 69?
Dark Souls. Butthole.
Yeah, Dark Souls Butthole 69.
I don't know what's happening. Hey, what's
Chocolate Drop?
Probably one of our neighbors.
Somebody got in it.
It's probably the people. It's probably the people celebrating that graduation. Hey.
They did graduate from. Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah.
They moved on to the next phase of life.
Okay,
Hey.
so wait, hold on. So we're going with
Jamie. What time we at? What our time is?
We're
No,
good?
just
Y'all good.
All right. So
what's
go
that
ahead.
number?
It don't matter. So keep talking. So go ahead. So does that change your thing with the medium, or are you still on the same boat where you did not
Are
give
you
an
asking
answer?
me?
Yeah. So you're not giving an answer, or like, do you want to get a little bit more specific? What's up?
No, that's the whole thing. Like I think it's impossible to really tell somebody you don't like something if you haven't given it a shot. And obviously that depends on the medium.
I don't have to have sex with a 2-year-old like you to know that I don't want to do it.
First off, I was told that I wasn't smashing nobody. I just had to pick. Doesn't matter. Fuck that.
No, he
Not
said
the
you got to
2-year-old.
smash.
Yeah.
He said.
No, then he
You
took it
smash
back. He took it back. I just said the 2-year-old.
When he take it back, he just stopped
Are you
saying it after
gaslighting
the second
yourself
time.
again? Are you doing it?
I might be. I don't know what's happening. Hold on. Listen. Hold up. And depending on how much of the thing there is, I think that's a good point. If you got a fucking 1,000 episode show, it might seem daunting, but if you told somebody after 50 episodes, you know what, that's not 33%, but after 50 episodes,
I mean, shit, after less than that. Yeah.
less than that, but I'm just saying you gave it a real shot. Right. And I think for me, that's the biggest part. It's
you gave it a Christian marriage shot at that point.
we can't. So I never make it through any. Hold on, stop. Everything has in my opinion, which I know is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Everything has that crux.
Hey, save this for the track later. Boo.
Continue.
Okay.
Continue.
I'm gonna go hang out with the dude across the street. Anyway.
He did.
He is big dead. I thought he just got out, but he got out of life, and that's fine. But anyway,
He did get out.
So I think everything has like a crux. Did you say I'm dead?
Yeah.
That's facts.
Perfect. If you trying to get out of debt, I got a real good idea for you.
Just die.
Just fucking stop living. But also, everything has a crux, right? There's that thing in whether it's a TV show, a movie, music, whatever it is. There's always that point where you're just like, hey, did you make it to this point? And it could
That's
be.
what he's asking you, buddy.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a sliding scale. So if you make it to dark, we'll just go back to Elden Ring. I played Elden Ring for fucking 25 hours before I even knew there was a goddamn boss. I had no idea. I hadn't played the Souls games. I just ran around. I was like, this is neat. And I could have played it, whatever, but that's me. But then you talk to other people and they're like, I don't like this game. And you're like, well, what did you do? And then they talk about what they did and whatever else. And then if you didn't get to like Margit or whatever, and you didn't beat him, or you got to him and he just, beat the brakes off you for fucking 3 days. And you're like, this game's too fucking stupid. It's hard for no reason. I hate it.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. You made it to that one part in the game that really does define whether or not you're going to enjoy the game or not. Because everything up to that point.
Didn't you have you threw the stat out in the group text one day? It was only how many people have beat Mark?
This was a while ago, obviously, but it was a sliding scale at the time. Less than half of the people that had started the game, I think it was like 42%, had the achievement for Xbox. I think it was like 38% on PlayStation or whatever for having beat him, like beating the fellow omen, right? So you get to that point, and when most people quit, you don't know how long they've put in the game. You don't know if they went and leveled up the right way. You don't know if they did this or not. But that is the point in that game, or whether you beat it or don't beat it, you pretty much know how the game's going to go. If you hated every second of it and you still beat him, there's nothing to look forward to. That's the rest of the fucking game.
Oh, I know that, yeah.
Right. So it's like the rest of the fucking, and he's one of the easiest things in that game. Right. So you're just like, bro, if you didn't like that, you're not going to like the rest of it. You can confidently say you hit this point. I don't know what that point is in like all TV shows, but there's always that one episode, usually in season 1. If somebody wants to stretch it in season 2, because there's like a 10 season, 11 season, 12 season show. And they're just like, hey, it was on for a reason. They got renewed up to this point. Like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is one of those for me. I loved it from the jump, but a lot of people just didn't see where it was going and everything like that. And they added, Danny DeVito into season 2. And it was like, hey, if you can make it to like the second or third episode of season 2, and the first season was only 6 episodes. It's not like it was a fucking huge season. It was a pilot season. You're like, hey, and if you make it to that point and you still don't like the show, you're never going to like the show. So the problem is anybody that's consumed 100% of a media or medium rather, or they've consumed as much of it as they can up to that point, or whatever it is, there's always that crux position, which I feel is like that sliding scale. So it's really up to the fan base as a whole that kind of says, this is the point where if you don't like it after this, you're not going to like it.
Okay. So you said, ooh, that's an interesting little thing.
But if you like it after this point, you're going to continue to like it. There may be some slow points, but you're going to continue to like it because everything has that either turning point or the nail in the coffin. There's no more ambiguity after that. It's not like, oh, it's still good-ish. I guess I can waste my time. What Maui was saying, time is important, especially with all the shit that we can watch. But if you make it halfway through a movie, No Country for Old Men, love that movie. But if anybody asks me about it, I'm like, it is the best boring movie I've ever seen. If you like...
What?
Wait, he said that he's seen, not ever.
Oh, nigga, about to say, you not see Midsommar? Nigga, that shit was awful.
I have no
What did you say?
I'm about to say
Midsommar?
It's, first off,
you said Midsommar was bad?
I don't have any idea why you're pronouncing it that way.
That's how it's written. That's how it's written. That's how it's
If you
written.
haven't seen Midsommar,
That's how it's written.
Hey,
but it's pronounced Midsummer.
Lenny says binary.
Hey, Maui.
No, Maui.
Maui.
If it's not Midsommar binary, no, it's Midsummer's fantastic. But
Is
again,
it was shot beautifully, but the movie was
Midsummer's
garbage.
incredible, but again, it is a genre-specific movie
not incredible,
that
but
says
it's good.
wrong.
It's a 4.5.
No, stop.
Oh,
Nobody
okay.
knows
Out of what, out of 10?
Hold on. We'll get to that in 2
Out of 10?
seconds. All I'm saying is
Out of 10.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A24 makes a very certain style.
But it's great.
What do you think of Hereditary or Hereditary or whatever?
Hereditary.
I ain't seen it.
Hereditary.
Okay.
But hold on, before we even get to that.
No, that's the point.
So let's
Everything in genre-specific things, if you say, I like camp horror, we already know you don't like Velocipasture. I would have never told you.
Porn?
I don't know.
camp horror.
Camp porn?
Horror.
Camp.
Yeah, you
I watched
said
Camp
that
Porn.
super
Like
weird,
camp
dude.
porn, there's probably some camp horrors, but I don't know. Camp horror. And we already know you
Why
don't
do you
like
keep saying it like
You
that?
just keep saying camp porn, bro.
Yeah.
camp horror.
Okay.
Okay, cool. You
Sounds
didn't
like
say that the
camp.
first two times.
Camp horror.
Oh boy.
I can't say any better. We know you don't like camp. right?
Mhm.
Like
Hard R at the end of
Velocipaster,
that.
you
Right.
threw a fit. You was like, this was the worst fucking day of my life.
It
And
was
me and
the
D-Mark
worst
are like, Velocipaster was the fucking truth.
Tickled
How do you-
my anus real hard. It
Yeah,
was great.
it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
So you don't like that. If you had asked me, do you think I'm going to like Midsommar? I would have been like, no, I don't think that you'll like it based on things that I already know that you do not like.
Yeah.
Because it is a genre specific kind of thing. You have
So
made
I
it
can
very
watch
clear.
0% of Midsummer, so it's not Midsommar.
No, if you
And I can watch 0% and I'd be like, you know what, that shit terrible.
no, you can't.
I
say
already
it's
know.
terrible. You can't say it's terrible. What you can't
What do you
say is,
mean?
hey,
It's not for me.
you can say, hey.
So you want me to say it the
I
nice
don't
way?
think-
Yeah,
No,
I think
you
it's
say,
the
I don't
definitive.
think.
So
You say,
for me, it's the definitive.
Right,
Like,
if you say, hey,
said,
I don't think that movie's
I
gonna
like
hit.
it, cool.
cool, because we
Or
already know
say,
you don't like
nah,
shit
this shit's
that
trash.
genre.
Like,
trash?
you
Yeah.
don't know.
You're like, how do you know? So for me, it's
So
one of those.
you
like,
want me to watch it to have the same opinion?
no, if you watch
You know
it,
what?
and you
Yes.
definitive,
Yes, I will
you
say
know
that.
what? Sure.
All right.
I want to hit.
And then-
Hey,
and
I
then
want to
if-
hit some trans pussy before I decide if it's bad or not.
That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Yeah.
If someone's like, "Hey, is trans pussy good?" I do not know.
Yeah.
It could be great.
It could be incredible.
Could have leather interior. I don't know.
Right.
I ain't hit it.
Yeah.
Damn.
But to break it
You know
down
what
even
I'm saying?
further,
Could have heated seats. I don't know.
Damn.
To break it down
I
even
just want to
further.
point out if you're paying for something and you don't pay for the leather interior and the heated seats, you did a bad job of facilitating your future
That's
customers.
what I'm saying.
If you said, "Hey,
Peanut butter
I wanna
inside.
be-
You know what I'm saying?
the peanut butter, that's Skippy. If it ain't Skippy from the jump, if you said, I want the fat,
not everybody got the fully loaded bread though, bro.
Bro,
You gotta
if
get
you
the base
paying-
model.
if you paying, if you paying to reproduce your base model,
You better not be getting no base
you
model
better
pussy.
not be just putting it back to base model. If you
Got you.
if you get some like if you bro, okay.
But hey, for anybody, hey, all right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go out on a long limb right now. Any of our trans listeners, if you're opting for base model Trussy, send us your email. I will start a GoFundMe because
For
you
base model?
for no base model.
No,
Oh,
because
okay.
I
For
think-
fully loaded.
Fully loaded. I will do whatever's in my power. I'm talking Skippy on the inside. I'm talking backup camera. I'm talking. You need that.
you need the
GPS.
parking sisters. You need the
Motherfucker
fucking,
got the MetaQuest on with the backup camera.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna say, "Hey, I don't like what I ain't feeling what they gave me. I'm gonna fix it." Why would you be broke and fix it? Why would you not go for the best you could to show everybody, "Hey, this is what the best of the best can be.
Yeah.
Man made is the best made. Let's go."
This is one of the few times where broke niggas don't need to be quiet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speak up.
Well,
I
hold on.
don't know. The argument there would be if you broke, don't fix it.
So
We talking about, hold on.
No,
What about
no,
them
you don't
cheap
got the
BBLs though?
That's even
No,
worse. That's what I'm
if you
saying.
don't got the money to
That's
do
what I'm
it
saying.
right,
The
don't
ch-
do it at all. Just
Okay.
keep talking.
my bad.
Just keep telling
So
people.
Jamie has
All right.
informed us that
All
we
right.
going way off.
No,
base.
yeah. So one, I still need answers.
No, we gave
gave
you
you
answers.
Hold on. I got you. Hold on. So real quick, for a song, how much of a song do you have to listen to?
The entire
before
thing.
you-
Okay, hold on.
I got you.
Song or
So
artist?
are we
A
saying
song.
are
or
we
genre. A
song.
song, you need to listen to the entire
No,
song.
Okay, got it.
So that's
An album.
that's my question.
Yeah.
Song 100%. Album 100%.
100% on the album to give the
Yes.
opinion? Okay.
100% on the
Artist.
album, only if you're okay with that genre of music. If you already know that
No,
you
that's
don't
what,
fuck
right,
with
right,
that
right.
genre,
That's what the, right.
you don't
That's
gotta
what I'm
listen to
saying.
it all. You say, I don't
Song.
fuck with that kind of music.
Song 100%. Album 100%. Artist at least an entire album. Even if you pick out the singles, I'll
Really?
consider 13 singles.
Okay.
I'll consider 13 singles because they're usually
Yeah, about an
13.
album's worth of music.
over
Got
a
you.
course of time.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you listen to like everything, like they're 1 through 10 on their Spotify, and you're like, I listen to these 10 songs. It's 10 eclectic songs from different things. All of them garbage. You good?
Yeah.
Genre, you have to listen to. I get the same thing, like an album's worth of artist. So like I thought the country movie was garbage. I found the kind of country I like. It's just not the same country that everybody like. But I listened to enough of that. I just know Florida Georgia Line hit. I know
Breland hit.
What about Wallin something?
Don't touch
Morgan
my
Whalen.
truck.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Morgan Whalen. He
Morgan
trans-
Whalen is
Woo.
the fucking goat, bro.
He's transcended. He's a
I
different.
thought it was a
that's
Wallen.
You know, that's
I
the
say
whole thing
Waylon
with
because I say
Midsommar.
Waylon because he
Yeah.
be wailing.
Yeah, like Waylon on
I say
Hope.
Waylon because he wailing like Waylon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, okay, like singing.
whoa,
Not like
living
beating
on
up
a
people.
That's probably a song. But yeah, so
Perfect.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's why it goes into my body of work thing. Like if you've listened to like 10 of their singles or whatever,
Okay.
and you like none of them, throw them out.
Okay,
If
a
they
movie.
make anything new, movie, 100%.
Okay, genre of movie,
Hold on, let me
like horror,
let
action.
Ooh, so okay.
me amend the movie thing. I have very strong opinions, really quick. Any given movie that you don't know anything about, don't you fucking hit the button, bro. If you're watching a movie that you don't know anything about, you don't know who made the movie, you don't know really about the genre, so if you know whatever it is, don't even take the genre out of it. If it's a genre of movie that you typically are like, I need my
finish your strong statement.
If you watch a movie,
Yeah.
and it's just you're watching the movie is a single entity, agree 100%. If you know who directed the movie, and you said, "Hey, I've watched movies directed by this person before,"
Like,
I'm not
the body of work. Coen Brothers, or Steven Spielberg. You just pick somebody, and you're like
Wachowskis.
them sisters
Shout
is
out to the Matrix.
banging.
Best thing ever.
Not the new one. Shut up. So if you know the director or whatever it is, and you're like, "Hey, I watched some of their other movies. I did not like those movies. I'm probably not going to like this one." I'll be like, "All right, cool. I get it. You gave those other things a chance." And if it's a genre of movie, you feel like I do not do horror movies, or I do not do rom-coms, or I do not do action movies, and you know that it falls within that, and you say, I'm not going to like it. I already know that I don't like it. I don't even have to talk about it. You don't necessarily say it's bad. That's the problem. If you definitively say something's bad just because you don't like it.
You have to have experienced it.
Right. So if you want to say that something is bad, you have to have done the entirety of that thing. But if you want to go off and say, I want to consume none of it, but it is on par with shit that I don't like or stuff that I know that I don't like, then I will still respect that. I don't like horror movies, unless that movie somehow transcends that idea of horror. And I'm like, hey, I get that they said it's in this category, but trust me, it really doesn't feel like that at all.
What's the movie with the head on the backside of their head?
Ooh, that shit was so good.
Malevolent.
Oh,
Malevolent was fucking. James Wan said, "I'm gonna trick everybody, bro." So, but again, I would not say Maui. You should watch Malevolent. I'm pretty sure.
Go see that. Go watch it after Kotaro and shit. What was the other shit?
No, Kotaro is alone. Malevolent is everybody. Malevolent's never alone. That's if you sad, go watch Kotaro. If you not sad and you want to have a buddy, Malevolent's a good one to watch. But anyway, I would not tell Maui to watch Malevolent because it is campy as fuck. No matter what, it gets campy. He would watch the movie and be watching the movie
the whole time.
It touched some children.
all of a sudden,
well,
anyway, yeah.
Episode, you guys.
Damn. Okay,
gotta cut you off. Sorry. Unless you listeners out there listen to a third of this, don't at us.
No, in fact, do at us.
Yeah, talk to us. Let us know how bad we are.
I want a group of people to listen to a third of it and then tell me what happened at the end. That's it. If you made it this far, you're not in that third. You got to be in a. In fact, if you've only listened to a third of this and somehow made it to the end also.
The back third. The back third listeners.
It's like a back nut in golf, right?
Which third do you gotta? Oh,
Start a movie in the middle.
I just said a third.
If you started a movie, in the middle and you was like, that movie fuck, or you start at the movie at the last third, and you're like,
no, you haven't. Shut up.
No, not me.
No, he just said he did.
Yeah, I've started a movie in the middle.
My whole perspective has been changed.
What was the movie? Stop says it's gonna be like a Boy Padusi 18 or some shit. What's the
Boy Padusi 18?
It's gonna be.
Have a copy of Boy Padusi 18. Hit my DMs because I need that shit.